During this lesson, we'll review note and rest equivalents, and then we'll learn about eighth note rests. First, a quick review. Remember that every note has an equivalent rest that lasts for the same amount of time. A whole rest lasts for 4 beats, like a whole note. A half rest lasts for 2 beats, like a half note. And a quarter rest lasts for 1 beat, like a quarter note. That works the same way with eighth notes. An eighth note rest will last for 1/2 of a beat, just like an eighth note. Here's how we count them. In this example, we see 4 eighth notes, each followed by an eighth note rest. The first eighth note lands on the beat, so we count it with the number of that beat. The eighth note rest gets the second part of the beat, the up part of the beat. 1, 2, here I go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now we'll flip things around. In the second example, the rests are first, landing on the downbeat, and the eighth notes are on the upbeat. 1, 2, here I go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's always helpful if you can figure out where the beats fall and then line things up accordingly. Here we know that the quarter note takes up all of beat 1, so that eighth note rest has to be the first half of beat 2. The actual eighth note is on the and of 2. The half note takes the last 2 beats. Let's listen to it while I count in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's in 3/4. The eighth note rest falls on the very first beat. Listen while I count it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now it's time to practice some examples with the singers. It's often helpful to count and clap it once by yourself before trying it. What's the time signature? It's in 4/4 time, so you'll be counting to 4.
1, 3, and 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 1, 2, and 4, 1 and 2, and 4, 1.
Here's the second exercise. What's the time signature here? 2/4, so you'll only be counting to 2. Something else that might be helpful for you is to try counting 1, 2, 1, 2, and really mark the beat while the singers are singing. It will help you see where the notes fall. Then rewind and try singing it with the singers.
1 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 1, 1, 2 and 1, 1 and 2.
This concludes Rhythmic Reading Lesson 5. In our next sight singing lesson, we'll learn about mezzo piano and mezzo forte.